What is it? Oh god, let's go.
We're back. All right, so it's been a year, so we haven't been consistent at all with the podcast. That's definitely my fault because the studio's here. I'm sorry.
No, that's all good. It's gonna be back.
Dude, time goes by really fast.
So fast, man. It was literally this time last year.
Oh my god.
Episode 1.
That's really bad consistency. I apologize, guys. That's bad. So we're back though. We're back. I remember last time we filmed the podcast, we were talking about potentially running a sub-3 marathon in the future, and Lance has put it out into the world that he is going to run a sub-3 marathon, and I believe him. He has been running an insane amount of kilometers every week for how many weeks now?
I'm on week 9 right now in my marathon prep.
Week 9 out of
13, 14. So
13, 14, and what has been like your average kilometers per week?
Average, I would say like 85 to 90, which is
Pretty crazy. Insane, guys, insane. So I wanted to film this podcast to just tell you guys about me and Lance's marathon prep, how it's going so far, our goals for our up and coming races. I think you just have one race coming up, right?
One.
I just have one coming up, but potentially 2, which I'll talk about. We're both running marathons. I'm running the Eugene Marathon in Oregon. It's like a week before yours, right?
Yeah, exactly a week.
So yeah, and I've been running a lot as well. I wouldn't say I've been running as much as Lance. I've been running about. It feels like a lot for me, but this guy's just different, I guess. So I've been running like around 55 to 60 kilometers a week, I'd say. Maybe some weeks a little less. It really depends on my work life. My hours. I'm an electrician, and my hours vary. They're not like consistent at all. And it's a pretty small company, so we've been putting in long days to get the job done. Yeah. So that's priority over running. But I love running, and I am so committed to achieving my goals. And I might go for sub 3. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't gonna go for it. I'm gonna try and run a sub 3 marathon. And the way I look at it is, I mean, it's actually achievable because in my entire prep, even though I haven't been running 75 to 85 kilometers a week, on the runs I have been doing, I've been pushing myself very hard and consistently hitting sub 3 paces.
You've been hitting those paces.
I've been hitting the paces like under 4:15 and around 4:15 for like a good amount of almost the entire prep. And the last weekend, or like 2 days ago, I ran 36 kilometers at a 4:25 pace. I need to aim for a 4:15 pace, but it was terrible conditions, and I also let my little brother's friend join me on the way back, which was not ideal because he doesn't run, and I had to keep going back for him, and it was just a mess. So I do think it's achievable. My biggest issue is my past 2 marathons, I've experienced cramping, and I have to figure out a way to avoid that. What do you think? What would be your best advice to me? Have you ever experienced cramps?
I do. Not so often now because I know how to prevent it. And
tell me about it, dude. I need to know. This is all I need to know. That's all I need to know.
I think because your last marathon, I remember you went out at a pretty fast pace at the start. So It's all about pacing, right?
Yeah.
And it's before you even start thinking about pacing, it's probably what you eat in the morning and the days before that. Also, and hydration is key. So once you get that down, then now it's all about pacing on race day. So that's pacing yourself. I'm gonna hit these certain times at the first half, right? Yeah. So maybe not as fast as you would on the second half. You want to negative split it.
Is that what you're gonna negative split it?
Yeah, just like what we did for the last one.
So what do you think, like a 4:20 pace for the first?
I think 4:20 to 4:25. Get the body like in a good rhythm, and you shouldn't be like out of breath or you shouldn't be like going super hard, right?
When do you turn it up at 21?
I'd say halfway. It's like in thirds. If you think about thirds, actually. So like the first third, that's when you get your body, warming up, get the rhythm going, get your arms swing, get the breathing right. And then the second third is when you dial it up a little bit, right? It should feel uncomfortable, but like you're not dying. And then that last half is when you just give it your all. So that's how you want to think about it.
Yeah.
In terms of cramping,
will your first like quarter be like your slowest quarter? Do you think? Because yeah.
that's how it should be. Like from the start, it should be your slowest, and
It's
then you
always,
just get
the first
faster
quarter
and
is always
faster.
my fastest quarter.
And that's the problem. That's why
somebody swing it, bro.
I
I'm
know.
hyped.
But you gotta save the energy.
So I gotta,
yeah.
because dude, it feels so easy to hit quick paces off the gate.
That's the thing. That's the
So that's
mental
what I-
challenge of it, though.
Like I don't even try to hit 415. I'm hitting it. I'm like, dude, this is right.
Yeah.
But like my issue is about that negative split is even if I hold myself back, I notice that like, dude, your legs get heavy near the end. Like,
Yeah.
it's gonna be hard to to run under 415 after running that many kilometers. At least I feel like for me. Do you think your legs will still feel like do you think it'll be hard? Oh, it's obviously gonna be hard, but like
That's the thing, because like, okay, training for a sub 3 marathon is obviously a lot different for training just to finish a marathon, right?
Yeah.
So to finish a marathon, you need a 4:15 minute kilometer pace, which is pretty crazy. Maybe some people's sprints.
I was talking to Miles. I was like, dude, it's not that bad. He's like, dude, shut the.
Yeah, he's like,
I was like, okay, actually, my training's actually got pretty crazy because it like feels like not. It doesn't feels like a bit more than a jog now. It doesn't feel too bad, but it's like I have no problem hitting a 4:15 10K and even like a 4:15 marathon. At this point, my last couple runs, I've been nailing that.
Yeah.
Not too bad, but anything past like 25,
yeah.
you start to feel it. You definitely need some gels and stuff. But,
Yeah, you need gels.
So you think you like yeah you
But
think
what were you saying? You were saying like
I don't know. I feel like from 30 kilometers on, I noticed on my long run last weekend is at about 33 kilometers.
Yeah.
I started to notice that my pace is slowing down, and it's my legs are getting heavier. I also ran out of gels near the end, so maybe that could play it. Like obviously, but it's also just fatigue. Like at that point, that's gonna be the real marathon start for me. I think at 30 kilometers, that last 12K. I think that's gonna be where I either make or break my sub 3.
for sure.
That's gonna be where I experience cramps or I don't, and that's gonna be where I either fight through 4:15 or I fall back. In my opinion, that's gonna be the hardest part.
That's what everybody says. Like the last 10K of the marathon is the real race.
Yeah. So I'm like, the negative split sounds so good in my head, but like, I high key want to like catch up a bit in the first. Like my mind tells me to like go faster in the first half. So when I feel that amount of fatigue, when I feel that amount of fatigue, I'm able to shave, but like fall back a little bit, like 5 seconds per.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But maybe if I come out too hot at the starting, then I do experience cramps. So it's like, I don't know, guys. This is the part I don't know what to do for my marathon. This is I don't know. What do you think, Len?
From my experience, I'm not a coach or anything. But like from my experience,
You're a more experienced runner, so
it's better to
save some energy.
catch up at the end.
Okay.
Because you need to save that energy, because no matter what, or no matter how fast you can do the marathon, it's always hard at the end.
Yeah.
It's always hard for anybody. But if you start out too fast at the start, you're not going to be able to.
Okay, that's
to
what
power-
we're gonna do.
Yeah.
We're gonna start out
that.
slower. Well, and guys, this is what's cool about this. I might actually be running back-to-back marathons.
Yeah, you're doing the big
I might do the Eugene Marathon, and then a week after, my dad was signed up to do the BMO Marathon, and he hasn't really been training. hate to call you out, Dad, but he's been super busy with work, and that's understandable. And he also just had surgery, and he hasn't been able to run for like 8 weeks because of the surgery. He has to recover, and so it's just not working out. He signed up before knowing he had to have surgery and stuff like that. So it's just not. I was being honest with him. I was like, it's probably not smart to run the marathon with no training. I did that last year with minimal training. I still had like 8 weeks of training, and I was in critical condition. It was very tough. So and he's older. He's had knee issues. So I think he might just let me run the marathon.
Well, that's gonna be.
So I can try and do the negative split with you.
Okay, but yeah,
But
well, it'll be nice. 'Cause I was gonna
you're
just
using
run
my
it by
legs
myself, so
yeah.
Dylan runs with me,
That'd be fun.
which we did last year too. It'll be nice.
We can fire each other
Moral
up.
support. Yeah, big time.
Oh, we're falling apart. Yo, no soldier left behind. Let's go. I'm so excited.
I'm so excited. I'm 5.5 weeks out pretty much, because my marathon's May 4th on the Sunday, and your guys' is
April 27th
in Eugene, Oregon. So
Yeah. Are you tapering down now?
I'm gonna taper down 3 weeks before the marathon. So
So are your kilometers still going up? Like, are you still shooting?
It's still going up for 2 more weeks. Yeah. So right now, or last week, I finished at 103 kilometers. This week, probably like 110 maybe, and then one more week, and then we'll start the taper. Which
Okay, wait. How do you even manage to fit in 110 kilometers and not feel like your legs are falling off? Like, how do you manage to like hit good pace? Like, I guess what I'm trying to get at is when do you run fast during the week, and how many runs are just clocking in kilometers at a relaxed pace?
That's a great question. So the two.
I'm so curious on
workouts-
how you put in 100 kilometers, because my problem is
Yeah.
every time I go out for a run, I come out swinging. Like
Every time.
if it's not 4:15, I'm going home. It's
okay.
bad. It's
That's
bad.
fair.
I need to
That's
fix
fair.
that. I need to fix that because my legs are just too trash to do 100. If I'm trying to do that amount of kilometers per week, I'm just
Yeah, gas sounds so easy.
yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't be able to do 100 kilometers if like I was doing fast paces all
Yeah,
the time.
like my legs are just in critical condition if I do that.
It's
So.
fun. But I don't know. I feel like I love to train you one day. Like be a coach. Because like
sure. I literally just
if I get this,
I listen to my body, but I can use some tips. That's what I'm asking.
But there's two key workouts in the marathon training that you want to do, which is your speed sessions, your speed workouts, and your long runs. And that's what you want to work around with. And the rest of it is just easy miles to recover your legs. And think about it, just like what you said in the marathon about like that last portion, when once you get 30, your legs are fatigued and tired.
Yeah.
The reason why you do, like the reason why I'm running 100 kilometers is to get used to tired legs. So think about it, after my speed workout, like let's say I did it today, tomorrow I'll do 16 kilometers at an easy pace. That way I can let my legs recover, but
Well,
also add in that volume and get used to running on tired legs. And that's
Yeah.
important.
Okay. That's cheat codes.
Yeah, that's cheat codes.
That's game.
So, and being consistent, like the longer time you have to train for a marathon, like the better the outcome will.
Yeah, I'm also fired up for that because like my first marathon was like basically a year ago now, because it was the BMO, a little less than a year, but I haven't stopped running since then.
Yeah.
Like maybe I've been going harder for my prep for this marathon for like weeks now,
Yeah.
but I haven't stopped running since then. I've been running consistently.
Yeah.
Like not as much as I've been running in this prep, but like I haven't stopped running since then. So I've noticed like crazy improvements because I've been running for like a year straight now.
Yeah. Your legs are used to.
Yeah, they're used to it. I noticed it when I ran with my little brother's friend because he's like a basketball player, but he doesn't run.
Yeah.
And Ethan, if you're watching this, you're a dog. I respect you so much, and he's gonna continue to run with me and get better because he noticed that he got tired like really fast, like within like 4 kilometers, and that's just because he hasn't been running that long, and it takes a long time for your legs to like get used to running.
Totally.
You know what I mean?
Just like building your muscles, right?
Yeah, just like getting
Same.
yeah.
But
So we got speed work, and then we got speed workouts, and then we got our just relaxed runs. That's for tired legs. That's for the long game in the marathon.
long game stacking.
Okay, that's good.
And then the long runs. This guy just did a 36 kilometer run.
You do that on the week. Oh,
Yeah,
you did different days because you work.
I do it different days, but yeah, those are definitely key. And obviously, just like me, I haven't stopped training since the BMO Marathon in October. So my mileage hasn't gone below like 40 kilometers ever since then. And then once you build it slowly, just like adding like 2.5 weights to fucking bench press,
Yeah.
your body just gets used to it, and then more. It's able to handle more and more and more.
It gets you fired up, bro.
And then
It's a good-
boom, race day.
Bro, running is so cool, dude. Like, it's so cool. Like the fact that you can like pinpoint like somewhere that's like extremely far from like where you're starting. Like literally like a driving distance would be like let's say you want to run a place that's 30 minutes away when you're driving, and you're just like, yeah, I'm just gonna run there and I'll run back. And it's like to comprehend that, like for the average person to comprehend that, it's like, dude, why would you ever do that and how?
Well, that's everybody like
It's
that's
like crazy.
looking at their Instagram stories. They're like, bro, there's no way that running 30.
It's crazy. It's crazy. Like, and I actually never thought I'd be able to do that. But like, just with the consistency of showing up, relentlessly, grind to perform a repetitive task over and over again in order to attain a goal. Just by grinding and staying consistent and showing up and staying committed to our goals. were able to do that, and it didn't happen overnight. My legs were so sore my first prep all the time. They felt terrible, but now they've gotten a lot stronger, and now they're able to handle more miles or kilometers, and it's honestly a really cool feeling. So if you're wanting to if you want to get into running, I definitely recommend it, but don't rush it. Like, you have to understand that it takes time, and a year will go by, and you'll only film one podcast, and but if you stay consistent, like, the year will go by just like that, and you'll be a great runner. So you just gotta stick to it, really.
Exactly. I mean, one question for you, because like I know Dylan works, and he also works out often, and he edits videos, and he runs, right? Like, how do you find yourself to balance all of this? Like, how challenging is it? How, especially adding nutrition into that, make sure you're eating well, getting enough sleep. Like, what goes through your head when you're thinking about all that?
Guys, I'm actually like still figuring out my balance, trying to balance everything. I'm not that good at balancing. The one thing I'm very consistent at, I'm trying to work on other areas of consistency, but I always show up to work every day. I always show up to my workouts no matter what. I treat working out as if it was my job. If I'm not calling in sick to my job, I don't call in sick to myself.
That's a good mindset.
On myself. And I've also brought that into running now. So those things are non-negotiable for me. If I have to run, if I have to work out, if I have to work, I'm going, no matter what. Doesn't matter how I feel. And sometimes things can get in the way of that, like just life situations where like you can't work your way around that, and you have to just take a day off, and that's okay. And also, what's important is you don't have to go. If your body feels like if you need a day off and you know that, listen to your body. Don't be stubborn and be like, oh, I haven't missed a day, blah blah blah, for so long. I'm just gonna show up. If you genuinely feel like very, very fatigued and your body feels like you probably get injured, like last night, for example, I wanted to go for a 10K run, but I did my longest run of the prep, literally 2 days ago, and I wanted to go for a 10K, and I didn't really know how I was feeling, but I pushed the pace a bit too much and did a 10K, and now my ankle's a bit sore, and I probably it wasn't an enjoyable run. I should have just maybe done a chill run, 5K or something. Yeah. But just listen to your body. I should listen to my body, but I'm too committed. But yeah, to balance it all is very difficult. I find it very difficult. I'm very exhausted a lot of the time, and a lot of the time I don't even get my like good hours of sleep. I get like 6 or 7 a lot of the time, maybe even less. And I fight through that because I'm driven. But as far as like staying committed with social media and stuff, it's been very hard lately because I've had school. I've been grinding school. Like, I've had tests and stuff like that, and that's been like priority. So on top of working, running, lifting, filming also takes time to make the content. So that adds time to your workouts, and then to editing takes a lot longer than people think, right? It
does, yeah.
And especially if you care about it, you can get sucked into an edit that's like 15 seconds for a long time if you're trying to make it like something you're proud of. Yeah. So I've had to cut back a lot on content lately, and it sucks because I'm so passionate about it and I love making content, but like life has priorities, and my job and school takes priority over content. And so yeah, I haven't been as consistent as I want to be on content, but there'll come a time where I finally finish my school. That's my goal, and hopefully I have a bit more time to make content. But life goes through seasons, so you gotta focus. My goal right now is to run my marathon, get through that, and finish my school. Yeah. Those are my 2 priorities. And then once I finish those, I want to learn Spanish. My girlfriend's Spanish, so I want to be able to speak to her in Spanish. That'd be fun. And I would love to make more content, YouTube content. So yeah. I'll have to just get through some goals and then focus on my next goals. I think one thing I've struggled with is just like setting too many goals at once. But it's important for me to just focus on like maybe 1 or 2 goals. Yeah. Crush those goals, then move on. Because if you balance too many goals, you just won't achieve any of them.
Never finish them,
yeah. What kind of goals do you have going right now, other than the marathon? Or I mean, with the marathon, you got sub 3. Anything else outside of that? Like in life?
I'm trying to grow Smokers Run Club. If you guys don't know,
go follow it. Go follow it. It's his run club.
It's obviously it's hard to just like you said, like editing and making content and whatnot. It is fun and it is a passion.
To grind.
And obviously that's why like I am like letting you guys see like all the training that I do for it and whatnot, because I'm gonna be doing it anyway. So I'm like, I might as well film it and just put it out there. But hopefully after the marathon is done, I'll be able to focus on that and hopefully get some run clubs actually started here in Victoria when the weather's nice. And I know a lot of you guys will get started on running, and obviously having the boys will get that started. So I think that'll be one of my next goals is to really grow Smokers Run Club into something, you know, inviting for everybody, all kinds of runners, not just this competitive side of like marathon training and whatnot. just a good vibes.
Good vibes.
I can't wait for this marathon prep to be over, by the way, because like I do love running, but like it's getting to the point now where it's like it's hurting a bit. It's hurting a bit.
It's hurting. But like your legs or just your mental?
A bit of both, because at the end of the day, it is a lot of kilometers, and if I wasn't training for this marathon prep, obviously I wouldn't be doing this much. But I'm just so goal driven to get that sub 3 done.
Dude, yeah, you were crazy. You inspire me, bro.
Appreciate that.
Like, that's crazy.
Appreciate that.
Dude, putting in 110 kilometers, like not only is it hard on the legs, but it's so much time running. Like, it's so much time and just like
So much time.
just looking at a road and like you just throw on some music and stuff. But it's a lot of time just gliding. It's probably really good for your mind.
That's what I was saying. Like this whole thing that me and Dylan are doing, it builds so much mental resilience. The amount of times you say, "Oh, I don't feel like doing this. I don't feel like going on a run. I don't feel like working out," but you do it anyways. It builds that part of your brain. Where it's like,
and I feel like it's crazy because it teaches you patience, bro.
you know, delayed gratification. You gotta be patient.
Yeah, and like even in a run, if you want to run 30 kilometers, you have to run 1 kilometer at a time. You can't just run 30 kilometers. You have to go through each kilometer, and that's kind of like, if you have a big goal, you're not going to just achieve the goal. You got to go through each milestone to achieve that goal. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not going to happen overnight. You have to. It teaches you that with consistency and patience and resilience, as you say. What was it?
Persistence.
Persistence. Yeah. You will achieve it. It teaches you that you can achieve something if you stick to it and you put everything into it, but it's going to take some time. And you can put that into any area of life, and that's one thing I've noticed. Like, I'm just focused on running right now, but I'm like, this is teaching me a lot, like, mentally.
So much, because it seeps through every aspect of your life. Every aspect. And it's like you have a seed and you water it and you let it grow, and you just have to trust that what you're doing day to day is it's gonna pay off. You know, all your hard work, everything. So that's one thing this marathon probably taught me.
You think it's gonna pay off? I believe it.
Bro, I hope so. Better know.
That's what Sam on the podcast. He's a little bit nervous. You a bit nervous?
I'm nervous because like I just like I know what I'm capable of, and I don't want to let myself down. And I think that's what.
Bro, I don't think you're gonna let yourself down, dude. You've been crushing it, and you've put in so much work. You've done, and even if you did fall short from the goal, dude, don't be hard on yourself, because at least you've done the work, and there's nothing to be sad about if you don't achieve the goal, because you know what, you did everything you could have. There's nothing to regret.
Yeah.
You did everything you could have, and if something goes sideways, then it's not even on you. You put in all the work, you did what you were supposed to. It's just maybe it was a tough day, but that's not gonna happen. You're gonna go sub 3. I believe in you. It's gonna happen. You're gonna drop that sub 3. 100%. You can't let that doubt creep into your mind. There's no doubt. Yeah. What kind of do you have, like, a playlist you're gonna listen to for the marathon? Like, what kind of stuff gets you fired up?
I gotta curate that pretty soon. I can't do it on shuffle on a random playlist.
What kind of stuff do you? What kind of, like, do you, like?
I listen to weird. I listen to
like, where do you go mentally to get yourself, like, fired up to, like, push the limits like that? Like, I listen to, like, I don't know how to
EDM. You listen to like
no, not EDM. It's like
rock,
like funk, like mixed with like Goggins, like speeches and stuff like that. Like, I don't even know how
like
to describe
what's a song they can listen to like relate? Or, like, name your favorite one right now. By the way, I listen to like sad songs and stuff, like songs like mine's like if you're gonna you're singing it right now, bro.
It's like motivational speeches mixed in with extremely hard beats.
Okay. Yeah.
Type of shit.
Yeah.
I wish I could play you guys like a song right now, but like it would get probably copyrighted. But I'll play you one that like This one got me fired up the other day. Fragment dash super slowed, or this one got me fired up in my last marathon here. What was it?
Wait, did you play for 5 seconds?
Is that how it goes?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, play it on the mic.
Okay, here we go. Where is it? Oh, you guys are gonna laugh, but this is what I listened to in my last one.
That's like club music right there. I feel
And then I'll go to like this is where I came around the corner to the RVM. I came on my last 800 meters. This was fun. I was like, let's go!
Bro, I cannot listen to that.
That shit, dude. I listen to shit like that, and then it's also like music like that, like mixed in with like motivational quotes.
Bro, this was
Like
I'd rather laugh. If you know the song.
yeah, so you're just like cool, like you're just vibing, like you're just vibing.
Do you want to vibe? You want to listen to songs that you buy, that get you in zone basically.
I need to.
Anything.
Yeah, it goes down to like what gets you fired up.
Oh, but okay, the last marathon that me and Dylan did, we did this strat.
There's kind of a good strat. You can run that strat.
I don't know. It's a tough strat.
I don't have a choice because my headphones don't last that long, and I'm not buying AirPods.
Oh, is that why you didn't do it? Well, anyways, me and Dylan didn't listen to music for the first half of the marathon, and we're just running together, just talking,
Just talking.
soaking up the views, and then the second half,
Chucked on the music and went
Dialed in.
Goggins mode.
serotonin.
It was actually nice. I set a PR. It was good.
Yeah, you did.
It was crazy. Me and Lance were running together, and he's like, I gotta go to the washroom. I was like, okay, like I'm just gonna keep running. Like I don't want to stop right now. 'Cause he had to take a number 2, and I was like, okay, well, I gotta keep going. Like,
Yo, don't expose me, bro. I didn't know.
well, because I wouldn't leave you for like a number 1. That's quick. But like number 2, like I don't know how ill you are. It could be a long pit stop. So I kept going, like no hard feelings. And then Lance comes back playing, I don't know, something crazy because he was flying and just zooms past me, dude. And the guy just cleaned me up, dude. It was actually different, bro. I was like, oh my gosh, my legs were feeling it. Like I still set a PR, 341. But what did you end up finishing in?
3:29, so just under 3:30.
So you cooked me by 10 minutes, which is a lot in racing terms. If we're talking about like that's a lot of you cooked.
I saved so much in the tank that second half because we were running like a pretty relaxed pace.
Yeah, dude, I was like I was so scared to catch cramps, and like I was on the verge. Like I cramped up a couple times, but like kept running and gelled up as soon as I felt the cramps, and like they went away.
You got so many gels. You didn't even use the gels that they gave you. You brought like 10 gels.
And they were all like caffeine, and I was like, oh,
That's so much.
I was like caffeine. I was wired.
No.
Then I had that song going. Oh my god, that's why I was like when I came around the corner, I saw my grandfather, I saw my dad, and like everyone that was supporting me, and like my legs were like about to cramp. So I was like, and the song was playing, I was like, I'm not cramping right now. So I was like leaping, bro. I was like leaping all weird. I was like, let's go. Oh, there's
This
no
guy looked
better.
insane in the marathon. This guy's big too, bro. He had his headphones and shades, man. Like just fucking like.
Oh, what are you weighing in at right now?
155. 155.
Dude, yeah, I'm not that much bigger than you, bro. I think I weighed in at the other day. I weighed in at 169, but like also like 2 weeks before that, I was like 160, maybe even like close to 160, bro.
160.
Maybe 165. But like I
Yeah.
fluctuate in the 160s right now because I've been running. Like before, I'd be like 170, 175. But yeah, I'm not that much. Not that much.
Yeah, not that much. I mean, your body fat percentage is probably super low. I think it's in the singles.
I don't even know. I don't know. I've never checked. I'm not sure.
Miles is doing a deck scan today.
Deck scan. How much does that cost?
He's gonna get free for any time because he signed up. But Miles, if you're watching this, shout out to you, buddy.
Shout out to you, her. We gotta do like a trio podcast.
We gotta do a trio. Yo, shout out Jaden too. Shout out Hattie. Shout out all the smokers.
Shout out
Ben.
the boys, bro. We'll get all the boys from the pod, dude. We just need more
Yeah,
mics.
that's
But,
the thing.
but realistically, we'll just get all the stools set up and we'll just talk to the cam. We don't even need the mics.
That'd probably be better
Yeah.
with all of us.
Yeah, we don't want to just all be like,
Yeah, just all sharing.
there's always like kissing on the mic. It's not it's that.
But yo, you like that too so much.
I gave Lancer my A6 too.
I had to wear the tube for the.
Yeah, but he's not keeping that shit. That shit mine.
Bro. Yo, I like this though.
It is nice. You should get one. The only unfortunate thing is I got it from Spain, so it's gonna be pretty tough to find.
What's the
You
brand?
might be able to. You might be able to order it. Asics. Dude, I definitely recommend. Dude, I got the Asics kit. I got that, and it comes with gloves, and they're so comfy, bro. And they also, you know how some gloves it doesn't work on your phone.
Yeah.
And these ones do.
Awesome.
I tried to wear my BMO gloves, the marathon ones. They don't work. So I just don't even wear them, bro.
The
They're
blue
just-
ones.
Yeah, they don't work, bro.
Yeah.
It's tough.
Yeah.
But yeah, anything else you want to talk about, Lance? That's like our marathon prep. How's the lifting been going?
Yeah, lifting's been good.
Do you find it hard to mix it with running?
I don't actually. I do push pull legs, and that's what's been working for me. I'm in the gym, like not too much, but not too little as well, and just in and out, just an hour workout, and
How do you
I'm getting
train?
stronger. I'm getting stronger actually, which I'm surprised.
How do the legs feel like, since you're putting in like 100-kilometer weeks, how do they feel when you're training legs, dude?
Oh my god,
They must be sore. Like, you're different if they don't feel
they're
sore.
sore,
Like,
but
your legs must be, are your legs always sore? I feel like 100 kilometers is like a lot. Like, when do they even fully recover, bro? Like,
it's always
seriously.
sore after the leg workout for sure. Because I stack it up with like my long run or like my hard workout. So it's like that hard run and then legs. But my legs are pretty used to it now. And this time around, I've been really emphasizing going to the gym and making sure I get my muscles strong. And it's been feeling a lot better. And that's what's helping me.
That's fire. I mean, that's sick.
I don't know about you too, because like, what's your split looking like?
To be honest, I need to get your. I mean, my split's just been straight upper body. I haven't been training legs.
Legs? You should train legs.
I know, should. You got.
Yeah,
I
it
just,
helps a lot.
I feel like my legs are always sore, but I guess I'm just being soft. That's realistically what it is. That's what it is. So yeah, I need to. But I don't have a gym membership right now. This is, you're looking at my gym.
Oh, you just work out here.
Yeah,
That's fine.
it's been saving money. And my gym membership ended. I'm like, do I want to sign up right now? I just like, until my marathon, I was like, I don't even know if I want to sign up. I've been grinding the chin-up bar, push-ups, dumbbells, the old school way. But I can still do like body weight squats, bro. Those still count. Yeah. And do some lunges. Okay, so I'm just being soft. Okay, moral story, I was being soft. Alright, yeah, we gotta train legs. I'll come train some legs with you.
Yeah, 100%. Also, if you guys have
I'll just get a
questions
boat.
about
I'll just carry boats.
buttons.
Yeah, and logs.
Bro, shut up. Oh, dude, we should do like a live Q&A, like on like Instagram.
That'd be sick, bro.
You guys can ask us questions.
We can run it right now.
Nah.
You need to go that, brother. Dude, Lance is, what have you done today?
Ran 16K and then
Lord, that's just an average day, but that's not even a big deal, dude.
and then I did a pool day, and then I chilled for a bit, and then had soccer practice, and I came here. So.
How are the buys? Are you vascular right now with all the running? Like, do you get vascular?
It's actually nuts. Like,
I know.
it's so
I know.
big. I'm actually scared. As
I don't look vascular right now, but I'd love getting a bicep pump with like running because it's like. I don't know.
Yeah.
Have you ever tried that the like powdered carbs?
No, I haven't.
Dude,
Have you?
you guys have to try. I've only tried it once. My friend Brennan had it, and he gave me a scoop, and I hit a back and biceps workout, and the amount of blood flow that was running through my arms was like supernatural. Like, I was like, what is going on with my arm right now? This is
Yeah, go
ridiculous.
straight to the fucking blood.
Yeah, I guess it's like the equivalent of like taking a gel during a run, but like for working out, I feel like it's crazy.
Is there anything else I want to talk about?
I'm trying to think. Let me use my big dome here. Running.
Life.
Life. I
Life.
feel like we covered everything.
Wow.
So yeah, guys, I'm gonna run sub 3. I'm manifesting it right now. I'm gonna run sub 3. Maybe not. Shit, my
You can't go back now.
yeah, I'm running sub 3.
You're running sub 3.
I'm already second guessing it. Oh no.
If he doesn't run sub 3, call
Shit.
it. Whoa.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Okay, well, we will do a post-marathon podcast and tell you guys how it went. Just know I'm gonna give it everything I got to run sub 3. I hope I can do it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna, realistically, this is not gonna be easy for either of us. It's gonna be hard. I've ran the BMO, so has Lance. You've been, and it's a very difficult course. First, I'm gonna try and sub through the Eugene. We'll see how my legs are feeling. I mean, they might be, I feel like a week to recover is pretty good though. Like,
It's good. But not enough.
dude, if I run it,
Back to back sub 3,
back to back, I might just retire.
You're gonna say that on my too. Back to back sub 3.
No, if I go back to back, I'm actually going harder, dude. I'm going fucking, excuse my language, I'm going 250 next, and then we're going for the Boston qualifier. Because sub 3 is probably not even Boston qualifier, right?
Yeah, but there's like a buffer. Yeah, you gotta get like under 256 or something like that.
Are you gonna go for that?
I'm literally gonna give it my all. So
So
I'm
like,
not saying anything, but, like,
if you're feeling good on the back,
yeah, dude, I'm saying like
But how do you know? Like, how do you know if you're pushing it too much to where it could be a problem? Oh, that's a nice ringer. You know what I mean? Like, how do you know, like if you're feeling fired up in the back and you want to push it even harder to get that 256?
Yeah.
Whereas, like, the balance between, like, maybe I push it too hard and then cramp or something, you know?
Oh, I see what you mean.
Like, are you gonna play it safe and just shoot for that consistent sub 3, or are you gonna try and push it through, like, try and break even more?
That's something I'm gonna have to feel during the race.
Yeah, for sure.
But I feel like I'll be good.
I feel like sub 3 is gonna be good enough. You're gonna be in pain still.
Like I put in the work now where my body's like just used to being uncomfortable and stuff. So it'll be good. I can't wait to carb load too.
Do you think your mental is stronger than Goggins right now?
Maybe not to that level. Maybe like a percentage. Maybe
I think you can cook Goggins though. Goggins is in bad
I'd
condition.
smoke Goggins though.
Yeah.
Actually, he's done like ultra marathons though. Like,
Okay, if we're talking like ultra, he might crush you
He might
because he's just got an iron mental. There's this video of him and he ran like a 100-mile race in like the desert, just like extremely hot, and they're like, how did you feel about like that crazy heat? And he's like, I didn't notice. Just straight face.
Bro,
I didn't even notice. Just straight face, his feet are all messed up and stuff. So yeah, he'd probably cook us in like a long distance because that guy's relentless. But honestly, if I was racing Goggins, I'd probably run until I died to beat him. Just so I can say beat Goggins, you know?
That's crazy. And he's how old is he? He's like 40 something, is he?
Yeah, I think his legs are in bad condition. Like, you're probably faster than him. Like, he's had so many surgeries. He's had like re-break his knee and stuff. But like then again, you're talking to Goggins. He would probably still cook us on broken legs, maybe. I don't know. I'd do everything I could to cook him.
I definitely try to do it.
I just like, dude, David. Is it just me or does David Goggins just sound like a fucking super tough name?
Sounds so hard.
It sounds so
David Goggins.
Goggins just sounds so sick. Like, fuck, man.
Oh, dude, I did want to talk about
Yeah.
carb loading, which to you.
Dude, yeah, that's what I was asking about. Like, how do I? This ties into not cramping.
Okay, so the marathon's on
What's the play?
Sunday. The marathon's on Sunday.
Okay.
You want to start carb loading like Wednesday or Thursday,
Okay.
and you want to eat like this is where I'm gonna track my carbs. I don't track anything, but this is where I'm gonna track it. I'm gonna start eating like 600 to 700 grams of carbohydrates.
What are you using to track it?
Like my mind.
Just
Like I look at
how
two
much
pieces of
you
toast, yeah, 30 grams, yeah, whatever. Yeah, tracking my head.
Yeah,
But
go to the notepad. Like,
yeah, carb load Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then Saturday I'm gonna just eat normally.
so
Let my body
how much was
digest.
that? 600 to 700 grams.
Yeah, 600-700. And you
Is
know
that
how
a
much
lot?
that is.
So long.
You've tracked it before, no?
No.
That's a lot. Cause like the regular person probably eats like 200, 300. So that's like 3 times as much.
It's kind of vibes.
Cause you need all that glycogen in your, and you're just it's nice.
So the first, the whole 3
3 days,
and
yeah,
like,
carb
and that's including the day before the marathon.
No, the day before the marathon, you want to let the food digest, so you eat normal.
Or you eat normally.
And then
So
in
it's
the
a
morning,
4-day process.
4-day process.
And what does the hydration look like? Like what are you doing for hydration and electrolytes? Are you doing any electrolytes?
Electrolytes.
Every day? leading
Yeah,
up?
every day. So it's like the week of the marathon, yeah.
Anything else other than electrolytes? And then you should drink like, what is it, 2 liters of water per day type shit?
Yeah, as much water you can probably drink. Yeah.
I think you can drink too much water, but I don't know.
You can, yeah. People have died off drinking much
I heard about that. I was really saying that. So like you just aim for like 2 liters?
Yeah.
That's what you're doing?
2 liters good.
And then 1 scoop of electrolytes?
Yeah. And then on race day, you wanna eat your food like 2 or 3 hours before your race.
I ate Danny's 45 minutes before.
Denny's, you want, bro.
I did stretch. I went straight to the race with new shoes and cotton socks.
Yeah, you'd have to go get the shits, but
It was bad. It was bad. Yeah, I came out of the porta potty and it was straight to your penny's getting called. You got a raise. I was like, oh no, I haven't even stretched. I'm still digesting Danny's, buddy. Next thing you know, I got Goggins playing and I'm burst out of the gate cooking kids, and then I died.
yeah. But dude, you want to eat quick carbs, so like white bread, bagels,
White bread,
cereal.
bagels.
Nothing with fiber because that's not how you get though.
Ooh, you don't
Yeah.
want that.
Yeah. Don't eat oatmeal. Don't eat like all these.
Well, I'm just gonna come. Or yeah, I'm just gonna come hang out until you go to your. Or,
Like my but for the
How-
UG.
yeah, how? Yeah, okay, true. I gotta do that before you.
Yeah. But for the Vino, oh yeah, for the Vino you should come to.
We're gonna
Yeah,
hang out.
and then go with us.
We'll grind carbs together, bro.
Facts.
can eat bagels together and shit.
Tight.
Let's go. Shit.
Okay. How long is this podcast going for?
I don't know. We can shut it down.
We shut it down.
Guys, if you enjoyed the podcast, smash up the like button. Also smash up the subscribe button. Leave us some comments on questions, things you like about the podcast, whatever you want. Honestly, I'll try and respond. And I don't know about you guys, but I actually learned something during this podcast. I learned a couple of things. Thanks to this guy. He's super dialed. I hope you guys learned something too. It's all about learning every day and learning from people that maybe have more experience than you in certain areas of life. That's what life's about. And yeah, guys, I appreciate you coming, Lance.
Appreciate you for having me. Thank
We'll
you.
try and keep this pod running and
See you next
wish
year.
us luck at the marathon.
Let's go.
Let's sub 3. Let's go.
Sub 3.
Sub 3.
Let's go.
Alright, let's go. Peace out,
out.
guys.